This building was constructed more than 240 years ago without steel, without modern machines, without reinforced concretes. And somehow it still contains one of the largest unsupported halls in the world. But what makes Bara Imambara truly incredible? It's not just its history, it's the architecture. Part 1. The first impression of the structure. The first thing that you'll notice in Bara Imambara is the scale. Everything feels oversized. The arches are taller than expected. The corridors feels endless. An entire structure is designed to make human feel small. This classic Mughal and Awadhi architectural philosophy using proportions, symmetry to create a sense of power and grandeur. Even the entrance sequence is intentional. The narrow approach suddenly opens into massive spaces, creating a dramatic architectural reveal. Part 2. The beamless engineering. But the real architectural genius lies here, the central hall. At nearly 50 meters long, this massive space has no supporting beams at all. No steel framework, no visible structural support, which raises an obvious question: how is it still standing? The answer lies in load distribution. Instead of flat ceilings, the structure used massive arched forms. Arches transfer weight sideways instead of downwards, spreading pressure across the thick walls. The walls themselves became the support system of the structure. This technique allows architects to create a huge open interior centuries before modern engineering ever existed. And higher you look, the lighter the construction material gets, reducing the weight while maintaining strength. Part 3. The geometry of arches. Bara Imambara isn't just structurally intelligent, it's visually intelligent too. Notice how the arches repeats again and again, creating a rhythm throughout the structure. This repetition guides your eyes naturally through the spaces. The architecture controls movement, controls perspective, and even controls your emotion. That's why a monument feels cinematic from every angle. Islamic and Persian architectural influences can be seen everywhere, especially the symmetry, geometry, and the balance. Part 5. Light, airflow, and acoustics. Another underrated feature of Imambada is how it handles light and air. The structure uses natural ventilation with strategically placed openings, allowing airflow to move through the buildings. Even the lighting feels intentional. Sunlight enters at specific angles, creating dramatic shadows throughout the day. And then there are the acoustics. Certain sounds can travel surprisingly far through the corridors, not because of magic, but because of the curved surfaces reflect sound differently. Why does it still feels modern? What makes Imambara or the Bara Imambara timeless is that its architecture feels modern. Minimal structure support, massive open interiors, natural cooling, geometric symmetry, spatial illusion, acoustic engineering, all created in 18th century, and that's why Bara Imambara is more than a monument. It's a master class in architecture. The more you study this place, the more impossible it feels, and maybe that's what great architecture does. It survives time and still leaves people speechless. Thank you so much, and I'll meet you in the next surge of architecture.